I'll never forget the moment I stood at the airport gate, watching my flight's departure time tick past again. It had already been delayed twice, and now the screen showed another 3-hour delay. At that point, I was already mentally and physically exhausted. I had been traveling for hours, racing against time, trying to make a tight connection. And no, I was stuck. No one in the gate area seemed happy. The air was thick with frustration. People were on the phone, pacing and sighing like there was no end in sight. And for a second, I wondered if I'd make it at all. But here's the thing. I was prepared. And I'm not talking about packing snacks or making sure I had a good book. I'm talking about travel insurance. You see, the idea of travel insurance had always seemed a bit like an afterthought to me. I mean, I never thought I'd actually need it. I'd heard about it, sure, but it always felt like something for people who traveled to exotic places, or for those rare emergencies where you miss a flight or lose your luggage. It was one of those things that felt too formal, too distant, and frankly, I didn't understand it enough to think it mattered. But that delay, it changed everything. As I was sitting there, scrolling mindlessly through my phone, something caught my eye. An email from my travel insurance provider. I had honestly forgotten I even had it. The email didn't say much, just a quick note about how I could file for reimbursement in case of a delay. I thought, well, maybe it's worth a shot. I didn't have much to lose. I'll admit, it felt kind of strange to actually use it. I mean, who actually gets reimbursed from their travel insurance, right? It felt like one of those myths, but I gave it a go. And you know what? The process wasn't as complicated as I thought. I simply submitted a claim through their website. The only thing I needed was a proof of delay, which was easy since the airline had already posted an official update. Honestly, it felt a little surreal. I mean, who gets money back for a delayed flight, right? I expected this to be one of those dead-end processes where you get stuck in customer service purgatory forever. But no, it wasn't like that at all. A few days later, I received an email confirming that my claim was approved, and just like that, I had been reimbursed for the extra costs I incurred, like food and drinks at the airport, plus the hotel stay I had to book because I missed my connection. It wasn't a huge amount of money, but it was enough to make me feel like I wasn't left hanging. I had a safety net, and for the first time in my life, I understood exactly why people get travel insurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's nice, but I'm not paying for something I might never need. I get it. I thought the same way. But trust me, after that experience, I can't imagine traveling without it. Because let me tell you, travel isn't always smooth sailing. Plans change. Flights get delayed. Luggage goes missing. Things happen. And if you're not prepared, you end up feeling powerless. If you're wondering whether it's worth it, my answer is simple. Yes, it is, especially when you find a service that actually delivers. I've been using auras.insure ever since, and honestly, it's become my travel insurance hack. I don't even think twice about it now. I know I'm covered in case things go sideways. And the best part, it's easy to use. No complicated fine print, just straightforward help when you need it most. So if you're someone who travels often, or even occasionally, I'd seriously recommend checking it out. I trust it, and it's been a game changer for me. Take it from someone who learned the hard way. You'll be glad you have it.